Hello my viewers and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then do subscribe, hit on the notification bell so that you don't have to miss on any of my videos, and be part of the commenters squad by sharing your thoughts in the comment section down below. I welcome you to today's discussion on the pressing issue of deportation and its impact on Latino communities. Now, the recent surge in deportations has left many Latinos reeling, but should they be surprised? They shouldn't, because Donald Trump's stance on immigration was no secret. Yet many Latino people who voted for him are now facing the harsh reality of his policies. It's time to explore the complexities of this issue and why some communities are crying foul. Now, consider the fact that immigration enforcement policies have been shown to have a negative impact on the health and well-being of Latino immigrants. The constant fear of deportation and separation from loved ones can take a significant toll on mental and physical health. But what's even more alarming is the systemic vulnerability that these policies perpetrate. Now, in this video, we'll take a look into the personal stories of those affected, like the Latino woman whose husband got her deported. So with that said, let's take a look at how videos different people will react to this. I will be right back.
For my husband, I'm like, are you sure you want to vote Republican? And he's saying he's going to deport criminals. You're not a criminal. Every time we go to ICE, they tell you, Mr. Juarez, your wife is no criminal. He voted for him, and now he's deporting his wife. And now they deported me, they kicking me out, and they breaking my family apart. Before you enlist in the military, think it twice. Before you marry an immigrant, think it twice. Think it if it's really worth for you to sell this country.
Hello. See, now they're coming out of the woodworks. Huh? All of them crying because y'all about to be deported. So you didn't know your husband was a misogynist and all that before you married him. You didn't know that he hates women. You didn't know that he had you just to be a baby machine so you can take care of the household, so you don't need to have education and all that. Let me tell you guys something. If they have the opportunity, the chance to put us women back in the kitchen forever, they would grab it fast. Especially those Latinos, those Asians, and white people, even African men, them too, the Muslims, all of them. Okay?
Shalom, Israel. If you're black and Hispanic and you voted, Republican or Democrat, it don't matter. It'd be hell on us either or. But you are responsible for tearing families apart, man. You know what I'm saying? And how are you going to trust, like if you voted for Trump, how are you going to trust him? He says he wants to deport criminals and stuff. The man is a 34-time felon. You know what I'm saying? Why would you trust him, let alone your enemies in the first place, to do something for you? You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you. These people have never been honest with you. They only want your vote. They only want you to participate in their system that works for them. And if you did that, and you see these families as being torn apart, you know what I'm saying, and deported, you know what I'm saying, just know you took part in that. You're responsible for that. You know what I'm saying? And just know the only system that's going to work for you if you're black and Hispanic is the ISUBK under Commander General Yohana. Look it up. Shalom, Israel. I had to double back on this video because the sister said some heavy stuff. You know what I'm saying? She said that being deported is tearing her family apart. And she said, what else she say? She said, think twice before serving this country. Think twice before going to the military. And that was heavy to me because a lot of blacks and Hispanics join the military, fight for this country, You know, blacks and Hispanics have built this country up. And what do we get for it? You know what I'm saying? Now that the country's built up, they wanna deport all the Hispanics, and you go fight for this war and fight and die for this war only to come back and, you know, your mom, your dad, or your auntie, or, you know what I'm saying, family members getting deported. You know, you get pulled over for no reason and treated with no respect by the police, knees on your back. You know, black people still get from trees. You know, this country has proven over and over again that they are not for us. They only love the cheap slave labor that they get out of us. They only like us for their entertainment. You know, they love us for the hunt because they hunt us. You know, our oppressors, our abusers, are thrill seekers. So they get a thrill out of terrorizing us. You know, they have to have something to hate. And that thing that they hate is us. You know, the people that's undesired. So we have to gather ourselves together, and it's time to build. It's time to build under the banner of Commander General Yohana and the ISUPK. ISUPK.com. Look it up.
Dark Chocolate Soul Brother number 1. We got a case of people falling for the okie doke. There was a mass majority of Latinos, Mexicans, Hispanics that voted for Trump. And now your family members are getting deported. Y'all have to go back to Mexico or wherever country it is. A lot of people are getting deported back to Mexico right off the rip. Y'all voted for this clown. Y'all did. Y'all thought you was gonna be in favor with Massa. And look what he did. You ain't, as the song goes, they not like us. They not like us. Y'all fell for the okie doke. I feel bad that this lady has to go back to Mexico. But the simple fact of the matter is, this is just the beginning. Wait, it's going to be a whole hell of a lot more people getting sent back here. See, y'all fell for the okie doke. Y'all fell for it. And you know what? Sorry, but, you know, y'all didn't see the signs. He told you the first time he was elected president, y'all fell for the okie doke. Y'all thinking he going to be the savior. He's going to be the Messiah, and he's going to take y'all to the promised land. Well, this brother didn't fall for the bullshit because when I was taught in school, the Native Americans had a saying, he talks with forked tongue. Meaning, you can't trust this. Bottom line, y'all got in bed with he ain't even a rattlesnake. He ain't giving warning. Actually, no, he is a rattlesnake because he's giving fair warning. He's shaking the tail, letting you know I'm about to bite you. But y'all want to still pet the rattlesnake. All right. Told you. Find out, and y'all are finding out firsthand. And now you're crying like this lady is. She crying. She done got kicked out of the United States of America. She mad. She crying. Her husband voted Republican. Man, oh man. You know what? You know, I'm not gonna even harp on it too much. Y'all guys won. You get the bask in the spoils in the victory for now. But I want to say this to all you MAGA people out there. He only got 4 years and he can't be reelected. So I'll ride the wave. I'll ride the storm. I just want to see what's going to happen when he gets back in office. And I know it's going to be a whole bunch of, but to this young lady who, you know, I feel bad that you're getting deported, but you didn't see the signs. You didn't know. The signs were there. You just was looking the other way. Your husband voted for this. Okay. Now, bottom line is, again, there's a lot of Mexicans that have family in Mexico. And now he's going to make it harder for you to go or them to come over and come see y'all. You voted for him, no. Okay? Don't, you made your bed. Not lying, because this is showing his head. And he ain't even in office yet. What does that let y'all know? He's not even in the big house yet. And he's already making policies and changes. Boy, see? Fell for the okie doke. Anyway, feel bad for you, but, I didn't vote for that. I'll tell you that. Anyway, hopefully you'll be well and you might be able to get back in this country. But then again, he talking about stripping your national, what's it call it, when you get your natural citizenship. He's trying to take that away and send all the immigrants back. If you're Mexican descent, he's trying to send you back over there. So you didn't see the signs. You didn't hear him when he was saying that. You guys fell for it. Well, maybe the next president can reverse that and maybe change some things up, but we'll see. Anyway, post your comments.
Now, the truth is that U.S. President-elect Donald Trump has doubled down on his campaign promise of the mass deportation of illegal immigrants, saying the cost of doing so will not be a deterrent. Now, in some of his first public remarks since winning the election, Trump said his priority upon taking office in January would be to make the border strong and powerful. It's not a question of a price tag. It's not. Really, we have no choice, Trump told NBC News. Trump did promise mass deportations if he won a second term, which he did. And now it's happening. It's here and it's happening. And I'm so shocked why these people are even surprised that this is happening now. Now, despite Latinos being aware of this, his victory was fueled largely by support from Latino and Hispanic voters, particularly Latino men, was repeated in county after county in swing states as the Democrats' blue wall crumbled and became clear Trump would once again be president. In Pennsylvania, hordes of Puerto Ricans who saw their homeland demeaned as a floating island of garbage at Trump's Madison Square Garden rally barely a week before flocked to give him their vote. In Wisconsin, exit polls shows a 6-point rise from 2020 to 43% in Trump's Hispanic support, despite his condemnation of certain immigrants as dealers, unalivers, and grapists, and promised to conduct the largest deportation effort in U.S. history soon after he takes office. And among other minority groups, Arab and Muslim Americans in Michigan also seemed able to overlook Trump's full-throated support of Israel's military unaliving in Gaza to show up for him in large numbers. In large part, that move was much an effort to vote against Kamala Harris, as many in the Arab and Muslim American communities expressed anger with the Biden administration and by extension Harris for its support for Israel. Ultimately, it was Republicans' economic messaging that broke through most. Several experts said that was then combined with an admiration for Trump's bombastic style among Latino men who, as much as palm color men and women who form his base, have no problem with his insults, articism, and threats because they don't believe he's talking about them. Now, there seems to be an attraction to Trump among Latinos, Latino men. That could be a kind of defensive reaction to his aggression and aggressive rhetoric, said a professor of sociology at Florida International University and the co-author of the book, This Land is Our Land. Now, it could be this, they were saying, I'm not one of them, I'm an American citizen. I'm voting for him. I'm not the grapist scum. I'm not with them. That's the other guys, the other immigrants, not the voting immigrants. But hey, here we are now. Now, you'd wonder why a lot of Latino men voted for Trump. Well, for others, Trump's economic populism and promises to make America great again deeply resonated with some Latinos who turned sharply right on Tuesday amid concerns over inflation, the border, and safety. Now, they brushed off anti-immigrant language and backed him by 46% compared with 2020 when he received 34% of their vote. Take note, this is just the beginning, folks. Donald Trump's promise of a mass deportation is unfolding before our eyes, and it's a stark reminder that his campaign rhetoric was more than just empty words. He's delivering on his vow to carry out the largest domestic deportation operation in American history. Now, the consequences are already dire. Families are being torn apart, communities are living in fear, and the very fabric of our society is being threatened. Trump's plan to deport millions of people per year, detain countless individuals in massive camps, and coerce them into giving up their rights to fight deportation is a recipe for disaster. We have finally come to the end of the video, but what do my viewers have to say? Share your thoughts, your views in the comment section, and let's have a conversation there. Thank you for always watching, and see you in my next video as I bring you another interesting video.